Okay, welcome. How would you like to learn the easiest way to create your very own digital brain that you can then use to load up into AI and therefore have all of your business intelligence, all your specialized knowledge, your offers, your campaigns all loaded up. And so you don't have to keep telling AI over and over again. Sounds pretty cool, right? Well, let me show you your digital brain creator GPT that I've built. And so this is something that's absolutely free. You can go check it out. The link is beneath this video. Let me show you how it all works. So once you get access to this, what we need to do is upload some information. So one of the easiest ways to do this is go find something that you've already created where you have articulated your offer or your product or your service or whatever it is. Most people already have a website. You can go and grab that website, pull down all the information, dump it into here, and then just say, hey, here it all is, make a digital brain from this. So let me show you how this all works. What we'll do is we'll use this boot camp that I'm delivering in the next few weeks. And so what I'm going to do, it's all the information's here. So you can see, spend a bit of time putting some of the information in here. What I'm going to do, really simple, really fast, is I'm going to do Command A or Control A. I'm just highlighting everything. You can see everything on the page is highlighted. Again, this is showing you the fastest way to create your very own digital brain based on a product or an offer or a business or whatever it might be. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to paste it in. It's all in there. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of go back to the top. And I'm just going to kind of give it a bit of a lead into what I'm using here. So I'm just going to give it a space and say, please create a knowledge file based on this live AI bootcamp that I can use to create promotional content, something like that. And then we run it. Now, the intelligence behind this GPT is it's then going to go through and give me a summary. So it's going to say, okay, this is what I've taken from that knowledge base or from that information. Let's put it into an order. So you can see, target market is this. Here's the offer, target market problem, the benefits, what makes it unique, identity that it helps people become. Do I want to continue? So you do want to probably proofread it. This is based on the concept of gold in, gold out, or garbage in, garbage out. If you get this right, like is this true? Is it about homeowner? That's not what it's saying. It's saying it's just saying, what is the identity? So it's asking me, these are the questions it's going to look for. So let's just say, yes, I do want it to continue. So it says from overwhelmed business owner to an AI architect. So that's kind of okay. Now it's going through all the other information. So here's a big idea. Here's how it's different. What's in it for you? How do you know this is real? What's holding you back? It's just kind of going through all this content and putting it together. And then what it should do at the end is it's going to ask me, would you like to this outline export as a text file? Or do I want to output it on the screen? So I do want to see it on the screen, or do I want to export it as a text file? I'm going to say a text file. So, or proceed to text task 3. Let's just go proceed, because it should give me the option to output it as a text file later on. So we'll just say proceed. So now it is putting it on the screen for me. So this text file, don't get too overwhelmed by what might look a little bit like coding. It's just a markdown format where you've got hashtags, and hashtags are like headline 1, headline 2, headline 3. But as you can see, in a number of seconds, and under maybe 2 minutes or so, we now have this knowledge file, and I haven't had to use much of my brain power in order to do that. And it's giving me a lot of information that I can now create as a knowledge file or a digital brain all about this boot camp. So we'll let this go. Now what it should do at the end is it should ask me if I want to output this as a text file. So you can just see this is on the screen. Now I could copy and paste all of this into a text file, but what it should also do is ask me, so would you like this knowledge file exported as a text file? And I say yes. Oh, I didn't realize that it said or. So I wonder what it's going to take from that. I think it's just going to output it as a text file. It already knows it output it on the screen. Now, why is that useful? Well, what that allows us to do is save that as a file, and I'll wait for this to do its background. What it should eventually do, and it shouldn't take too long, but it'll give me a link that I can click on, and when I click on that link, it'll download that file immediately to my hard drive, and then I can use that. That becomes my digital brain that I can then use with other GPTs or other processes. I could use it in Claude, I could use it in Gemini, I can use it with ChatGPT, obviously. And so rather than wait for that, I don't know why it's taking a little bit longer. Like if it errors out for whatever reason, you can just say, hey, you didn't produce the text file, produce it again. And it'll produce it again. Fortunately, I already have one built. So what this is, again, showing you why would you even want this? Here it goes. Just had to think about it for a little bit. So if I click on this button, it will then download it. You can see it's just downloaded there to my hard drive. And so there you can see it on the screen, that's the text file there. So it's got all the information in it, all about the boot camp that I'm running. You got the dates and the times, it's all in there. That's exactly, so you know, we know that there's some accuracy. This high ticket sales email creator that I've designed. And so this is where you really do get that leverage out of that digital brain. So I can now upload that digital brain. I'm going to go here, say upload from computer. Going to, there's my file there, and it's .md. .md, which is the file extension, is Markdown. Now, if you were to replace .md with .txt, it's still going to work. But what you can see is I've uploaded this knowledge file, and now I'll say use the uploaded knowledge file to create a high ticket email sales sequence. You can see it's going through, and so it's now giving me the first email, the introduction and value proposition. And you know, is it talking about the product? So it hasn't quite gotten it correct. I mean, it's kind of put this our high ticket program. So it hasn't filled it in. So what that tells me is I just need to kind of remind it, hey, you know, you need to go back and take in that knowledge. So let's just wait for it to finish. And this is the thing about AI. It doesn't, sometimes it skips a few steps. You forgot to reference the uploaded knowledge file. Please do this and regenerate the emails. There we go. So now you can see live AI bootcamp has been put in there. So have I had to use my brain a little bit? Yeah, just to remind AI to do its job properly. But as you can see, I now have pretty much 4 emails that are going to be created. Now, again, sometimes it'll miss a few pieces here, like this one here. Yeah, this is just like a place marker for a testimonial. It's got all these other parts in it. Our bootcamp is designed for all experience levels. So a lot of the FAQs, it's already answered for me. So it's got all that value in it. And that's really how you get the most out of creating your digital brain. So that's it. Now you know how to create your own digital brain. You can get access to the GPT. If you do and you use it, I'd love if you could leave a review. So just go to Review GPT and give it 5 stars. Would love to kind of hear your feedback about that. This is super, super powerful. It really, yeah, you could have a digital brain for each of your products. You could have a digital brain for, you know, any businesses that you run. You could have a digital brain that is just about you. And there's just so much power to building a digital brain that allows you to pick and choose those files when you need it, upload it, bring all that intelligence in, and then let the AI use that intelligence for whatever your purpose is. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking that bell and subscribing. Take care.